Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing? So, it's Big Gator. It's the first video I'm doing here, but I'm gonna start sharing some of the plays I be getting on tennis because I've been having some luck. So, I'm gonna kind of just go through the process of what I do, and if you guys like what I come up with, you can play them. Hop in the comments, let me know if you tailed or whatever. Yeah, okay. Let's get into it. So I wanted to start looking at the Columbus Challenger because it's brand spanking new. It just took place, I think, like last night. So I like to get a little bit of information on it. Okay, it's not a lot of money. It's like 82 grand. But we have a few matchups that have had a couple head to heads. We got Quinn and Kipson. Let's see where these guys are at. Are these jokers even playing? Oh, there he goes. Okay. Ethan Quinn's at plus 140, and Patrick Kipson is at minus 188. I'm gonna look into how they've been playing recently. So the Columbus Challenger is actually going to be an indoor hard courts, which Patrick Kipson is 5-0. He was 11-4 last season, 11-5 the season before that. He's pretty good on the courts. He's 32-15 career wise, and Ethan Quinn is 16-11. What's the difference between these two? There's a 4-year difference. Quinn is 20 years old in the U.S. Kipson's 24 years old from the U.S. Ranked at 186, and Quinn is at 231. So both of these kids, well, one of them seems to be trying to climb. That's Quinn. Kipson's been damn near perfect, though. Well, he has been perfect. So we'll look a little bit deeper into that one, but we'll keep that one on the back burner for the moment. Let's see what other matchups we got. I know we got Jack Jones and Brandon Hull in this tournament, as well as Chris Eubanks. So I don't think Eubanks plays until tomorrow. If you gonna ask me, my money going on Chris Eubanks every time. When it comes to something in this tournament, I'm putting my money on Chris Eubanks. Maybe not to go all the way, but I'm putting my money on Chris Eubanks. That is my guy. That is my guy. So let's just look into this Kyle Edmund match. What is this? Okay. Well, this should be an easy win for Edmund. 14-6 indoor hard courts. Going against a kid that's 6-1 though. 23-7 this year. That's a pretty promising record. This kid is 8-5 on hard, 9-1 on clay, 6-1 on indoor hard. Taylor Zink. I kind of like that. He's at plus 162 on the books right now, so. Granted, if there is something that I will be playing, I will put it in the pinned comment below after the video. I'm just kind of going through every matchup we have in this Columbus Challenger today, and we'll see how well we do on day one, right? So, um, Joshua Shee. And hopefully they'll let us, because sometimes FanDuel has this weird thing where they don't update their plays until like the very last minute of the match starting, so you can't like make alt plays or you can't like get a game spread pick on. Um, Hopefully because it's the Columbus Challenger and these picks have been up for at least like 8 to 9 hours now, they should have some props. I'm just looking at like the slate for right now. I'll see if they have specifics in a second, because I'm looking for what I like the most out of these matchups, and then if I don't take a spread, I'll probably be taking a money line. So I'm just kind of seeing which one works best. Um, cool. So we got Josh versus Pat on indoor hard courts. Josh, he's at 4-3, and this other guy's at 2-3. His record for the season though is 29-23. This other guy's is okay. So they're both ranked over 500. He's ranked 833. Patrick Zaraj is 634. It's a whole 200 ranks. Not to say that not to say anything, but if I was to say or who to guess would win, I would go Zaraj. But like I said, we're just looking into the matchups and seeing what we liking so far. Just based off the sheer record alone, 2-3 on hard courts isn't promising. But being 29-23 is he played decently. He just had a few bad games, and then this dude's 4-3, which is like okay, but you're 17-19 this season, so like you know, you know. He's also played more matches than the kid ranked higher. So she is almost at 200 matches, and this kid's at not even at 175 with a better record than him. So I like Patrick Zaraj. All right, let's keep it on going. We got Murphy Casone versus Radu Mahai Papoe. Make sure I'm saying that right. Nothing like a bit of research. You know what I mean? All right. So for Casone, he is 3-2 in the hard courts, 16-3 this season, going against a fucking slaughterhouse. Who is this guy? Radu Mahai Papo. That's one of the plays that I like a lot today. He is 23-7 this season, 19-6 on clay, which is not this tournament, but he's 4-1 on indoor hard courts. Last season he was 13-2. He has a 72% win rate. He's 24-9 on indoor hard courts, going against somebody, Casone, who is 3-2, 66% winning. My money's on this guy, and plus he's plus money. Radu Mahai Popo is at plus 114. That is so far my favorite pick I've found. So we're gonna really look into that game if we can. All right, Micah Broswell and Christian Langmo. Looks like they've had one head-to-head before. Broswell got the best of him. The ranks are pretty low. As far as prize money, it looks like Langmo's the one that's won something. Let's see. Langmo has a 40% win rate on indoor hard courts. He was 1-for-1 this year, which is not bad. But he's going against a guy Micah Broswell, who's minus 280 on the books, is 75% winning on the indoor hard courts. He's 17-6 this season, going against someone who's 28-23. So it looks like most of the season has been played on just regular hard courts for Langmo. He's 20-16, but he's also 1-1 on indoor. Same with Broswell. He's 13-5 on hard, and then 4-1 on indoor. So, and he hasn't had a lot of matches. He's only played 8, but out of the 8, he's won 6. So his percentage is at 75. This guy's is at 40 because he's only played 5. So he was 2-for-3. So I like Micah. So far, I like Micah and I like Radu. But we're gonna go down this whole slate for the day. The whole slate. Okay. Next, we have Andres Martin versus Antoine Gibaudu. Whoa, we'll get better at this, I promise. They have okay. I'm not looking at that too well. I know hard courts. The form on this guy is pretty promising on every court. Andres Martin, 61%. He's played like 13 matches on indoor hard courts. Oh. Damn. Antoine Gibaudu, he's 19 years old from France. I don't know, man. Them French people, they be giving up. No offense to anyone that's French watching, but I be watching a lot of these French people, and they be like, I don't know if it's the emotional or the mental aspect of the game, like late game, like they all kind of like throw a towel in a little bit, like, and like kind of mess up their flow on themselves towards the end of matches. And I've lost money. I lost money, so I just don't do it. It's no offense to them. I don't like losing money, so I just don't do it. All right, so back to Andreas Martin. He's 13-8. He's favored to win as well. As far as prize money goes, he's worth a little bit more. His win percentage is 8% higher. So I can expect our American Andreas Martin to do the job. But never know. Let's see. All right, Brandon Holt. Obviously, don't even really gotta look at his matchup, but we're going to. He is going against Alex Bernard, who is the wild card for this particular Challenger tournament. So they've played each other before. He's won. Brandon Holt did. That was 2 years ago, though. And it was on hard courts, not indoors. But let's check into the form a little bit. Bernard is 21 years old. He's 11-5 across all surfaces this season. He's 5-2 on indoor hard courts. I like that. And Brandon Holt is 34-23. Hey, wait a second. Alex Bernard he might do something in this game. That's a game we're going to look at the spread for if we can. That's going to be nice. That's going to be a fun one to watch. Brandon Hall and this Alex Bernard. Maybe not. It might be a complete blowout. They got Brandon Hall at minus 700. I don't think that's. I think it's a little bit too low to have him at. Like, he doesn't need to be. He can be at like minus 300 and it wouldn't be a crazy thing. Having this other guy at plus 410 is just a little like, what's going on here? Because the kid's not playing bad. He's 11-5, 5-1 on clay, 5-2 on indoor. He's just 1-2 on hard courts, which he is not prioritizing. Obviously, he's playing decently well. Let's see, who's he? He went against Tyler Zink, and Tyler Zink beat him though, in 3 sets. Took him 3 sets to beat him. And that kid's record is 23-7, like I said before. So like he's playing against people that are decent and a little bit older than him, and he's still keeping up. I like that kid Bernard actually. I like that. We might be playing that today. All right, now let's look at our boy Jack Jones and Tyler Hildebrand. Foolishness. Okay. So he's 1-0, Jack Jones on the indoor hard courts, and so is this other guy, Hildebrand. Um, records are pretty close. Damn it. Jack Jones is 18-5, and this kid is 12-7 on hard courts, not indoors. But they're both 1-0. I don't know, man. 62%, 50. There's one I will probably stay away from. It'll probably be this one because something's up with that. Something weird is up with that matchup. Something's gonna happen. Uh, Obviously someone's gonna win. Who it is, couldn't tell ya. It could be Jack. It will probably be Jack, but I don't know. Straight up, like they both play pretty decently well. Looking at like the form just on chart, Jack wins, but don't know. Let's look at it. Aiden Mayo and James Trotter. Looks like the Trotter got the best of the Mayo in the past. They played, January 15th of this year. Mayo is 16-22 this season, and Trotter is 26-18. 6-3 on the hard courts himself, and the other guy's 0-4. Now, why he's at minus 160, I don't know. Great value there. Great value there. And I think our last match of the day is it Naresh? Okay. We got Nishesh Basavareddy versus Jules Marie. Big Jules. Big diamonds. Jules is French, 33 years old. Nasesh is 19 from the USA. My money's going to go on him. Just off rip. Don't even know his stats, but the matchup, like I told you, USA. I'm not even a patriotic guy, but a USA 19-year-old has a lot more to play for than a 33-year-old French dude. He just has a lot more to prove. So, indoor hard courts, he hasn't even played one this season, but he's 20-10 on the regular hard courts. His form is looking fantastic. Fantastic. Shout out Poly Sports. And let's see, this other guy is 29 and 27. 64%, 58%. I think this Naresh kid gets the best of him, honestly. And so do the books. They have this kid who's 19 years old going against 33-year-old, 280 ranked French dude. This 19-year-old's at minus 320. So, with the full slate of everything, I have a full 10 matches today. If you were to just like take my guesses, I would go Kipson, Zink, Zaraj, Papo, Broswell, Martin, Bernard, Jones, Trotter, and Basaveretti. Now, what I end up playing today will be putting in the comments, like I said before. So don't just take that as like that's what he's betting on, because I'm not. I'll tell you what I'm betting on. Not gonna lie though, I might put down like a little half a fraction for this 10 leg. Cause hey. Now, we had a few that we really liked. We liked Papo. We liked Broswell. We liked Bernard. We liked Trotter. And Basaveretti. So those are the 5 that we have. Let's see if we have props for them, though. We don't. This is the crap I'm talking about, y'all. All you can bet on FanDuel is the set winner right now. That is so trash, fam. So trash. Yeah, so because of that, I'm going to have to make up my mind here. That sucks, dude. They need to do a better job of having the bets ready. Because what time is it? It's 20 minutes to the first match, and they don't even have up like, oh, it's in an hour. I guess the one I'm betting on. Regardless, where's the one that's coming up now? Is there? No, they don't even have it for the one coming up in 20 minutes. It's foolish. Okay, well, that's what I got for today. We'll check back in tomorrow, I guess, and we'll see what we got. Hopefully we hit something. My favorite 2 plays for today, though, is definitely Radu Mahai Pope or Papo, and James Crent Trotter. So those probably going to go into the comments. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Please check out the channel in the future. Subscribe, like, all that jazz. Yeah, it was great to have you guys here. I'll probably be back tomorrow. See how we did. Yeah. Peace. No, I'm not ending it like that. No, we're not doing that. It's Big Gator Man. We out.